Hi, this is Sally Morgan, physical therapist, craniosacral therapist, and Tellington T-Touch practitioner for animals and people. This is Tristan. He's a Corgi, and we're here for an episode of Conversations with a Corgi. And boy, am I exhausted. That trip to Santa Fe has 3 hours of sleep for like 5 nights in a row is just not adequate. And I was so tired after the dog show yesterday. I have not recovered, and I have a very, very challenging week ahead. So anyway, today I want to talk about something that's very important to me, which is the author of this book, Dog Songs by Mary Oliver. And it's one of my favorite dog books. She died on January 17th in Florida. She was 83 years old, and she died of lymphoma. And she was much beloved across New England in particular, where she had spent her time in Provincetown, Mass. For many summers. And she published about a book a year of poetry for many years. And she was a best-selling poet at a time when not many people can make a living as a poet. She had been on the Oprah show and honored by Hillary Clinton and lots of people. Her idol was Ralph Waldo Emerson, but lots of singers, songwriters, other literary people have really felt inspired by Mary Oliver's work and comforted by her words and inspired by her words. And she was well known for writing particularly about nature. She was born in Ohio. She had an extremely, extremely difficult childhood. And she had great character, and she found beauty and wisdom and peace in nature. And she's best known for one of her poems called Wild Geese. Which I can read a little bit of. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over, announcing your place in the family of all things. So, and of course, Donald Hall, someone I was fortunate to have as a teacher at one point in my life, he's a former U.S. poet laureate. He said he also died at 89, but was an admirer of her work as well. So I'd like today to just take a few minutes to read a couple more of her poems out of this book. And I think this one speaks to a lot of people in the winter like this, with a storm coming. It's called A Bad Day. And Ricky is a dog that we have heard about in other poems. Ricky, why are you barking and trying to rip up the couch? Can't you settle down? It's been a long day. It sure has. First you forgot to take me out. Then you went to the market and heaven knows where else. And my dinner was late, and our walk was short. And now you're supposed to be on the floor playing with me, but no, you're doing something else. So I thought I'd give this couch a little distress. Well, don't. Be a good boy. Honestly, what do you expect? Like you, I'm not perfect. I'm only human. How many of us have ignored our dogs after a bad day? Oh, the many squeakies that have not been thrown for this Corgi. This poem is called School. You're like a little wild thing that was never sent to school. Sit, I say, and you jump up. Come, I say, and you go galloping down the sand to the nearest dead fish, with which you perfume your sweet neck. It is summer. How many summers does a little dog have? Run, Percy, run. This is our school. And it so captures what my life is like in Provincetown with my dogs. And this one's called Luke. He's actually a German Shepherd. And here's a beautiful drawing someone's done of him. I had a dog who loved flowers. Briskly she went through the fields, yet paused for the honeysuckle or the rose, her dark head and her wet nose touching the face of every one, with its petals of silk, its fragrance rising into the air where the bees, their bodies heavy with pollen, hovered, and easily she adored every blossom, not in the serious, careful way that we choose this blossom or that blossom, the way we praise or don't praise, the way we love or don't love, but the way we long to be, that happy in the heaven of earth, that wild, that loving. If we could all stop and smell the roses like a dog does. So those were just a few of her poems that I so love. She got a Pulitzer Prize for her American Primitive collection in 1983. She also won a National Book Award in 1992 for her new and selected poems. And every dog lover just loves this book. So, I encourage you, if you don't have it, to get it while it's in print. And it's really a big seller, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. But on a day like this, we are expecting 9 inches of snow to come, although it is supposed to be sunny and 30 for a couple of hours. It's a good thing to snuggle up with this book and with your dog and spend some time thinking about what life is like from a dog's point of view. So we are very busy this week. We will be back on Thursday with an episode of Conversations with a Corgi, but I have a lot going on the rest of the week. I'll try to do one on Saturday again from the Corgi Show Fun Day, which is in Connecticut, 2 hours from here. Friday, I'll be in New York State seeing horses. I'm leaving before dawn, so I can't do this. But I'll see you Thursday. And so will Tristan. Hopefully you'll get some sleep. He was tired yesterday too at the dog show. He didn't really want to come out of his box. And then when he did, he was not what I would call enthusiastic about it. Everybody have a great day. Stay warm. Stay careful shoveling. This is supposed to be heavy snow. Bye-bye.